what's called Sanctity of Human Life Sunday. And you have an insert in your bulletin that gives some description to that. Sanctity of Human Life is a Sunday where usually happens on the Sunday closest to the Supreme Court ruling on Roe versus Wade. You know, every human being is a creation of God. Every human being is made in the image of God. We are image bearers of the Creator God. And that's true for every human being. A creation of God, an image bearer of God. But there's a difference between being a creation of God and being a child of God. The Bible gives us a distinction between being a child of God, children of God, or just a creation of God. And that distinction has to do everything with Jesus Christ. Amen. Do you know and believe Jesus Christ as your personal Savior and Lord? That's how you become a child of God, and preacher's going to be talking about that some today. And at the end of this service, there'll be an opportunity for you to respond. If you've never trusted Jesus as your personal Savior and Lord, at the time of the invitation, when the pastor walks down here, you can slip out of your seat where you are. I know that might be intimidating to some, but can I just tell you, the vast majority of the folks who are in this room are praying you'll do that. Will be blessed if you'll do that. Want you to do that. If you don't know Jesus as your Savior, we want you to do that. And when we begin to sing at the end of the service, Pastor will be here, and he'll invite you to come and ask Jesus to become your Savior and your Lord. And that can happen today for you. That can happen today. On this sanctity of human life, you can be born again. But in the room, we probably have some folks who carry a little bit of a burden whenever we come into these days, because maybe in a past life before the Lord, before you knew Jesus, or you know someone, a family member who's been touched by the situations that would come about because of a Supreme Court ruling decades ago. Can we say to you today, there is hope in the Lord. There is forgiveness in the Lord. There is opportunity to experience peace that passes all understanding in the Lord. And so Betty Money has a song to sing for us. Betty, if you'll come. On the back of this little page, there's some information about a Bible study that Judy Tokar she leads. And there's also some information she has to help you if you need that. She'll be at the back of the auditorium, back of the worship center today at the conclusion of the service. So, Betty, you sing.
So is in God's plan. Every child within the womb is formed by God's own hand to let this little one be born. The choice is not our own, for only God gives life and breath. It is His right alone. You made the wrong decision for the child that was within. Ask Jesus to forgive you and cleanse you from your sin. That is why He came to earth. He died that you might live. Ask Jesus to forgive you and cleanse you from your sin. Little one, I never got to hold your hand. Little one, I never saw you smile. But little one, I'll hold you close in heaven one day. So little one, just wait a little while. Little one, I never got to hold your hand. Little one, I never saw you smile. But little one, I'll hold you close in heaven one day. So little one, just wait a little while. Little one, just wait a little while. Oh,